In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect all the different social media platforms out there, how to create posts using AI and or your own content, and how to schedule them. I will also show you a few different features that you can really build in social media evergreen machine. Let's go. So if you're logging in, you're brand new to the software and you haven't connected any social media accounts just yet, you will be faced with this screen. So here you can see all the different social media platforms we integrate with. So that would be Facebook, and this is the Facebook pages, Instagram, Threads, Google My Business, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Blue Sky, and Community. And Community is a feature that you can access under memberships and then click on communities. And it's something like a Facebook group, but internally. So you can build your own community group inside this platform and then automatically post using this social planner into these communities. Down here, you see the different options, how you can schedule your post. You can bulk schedule using a CSV file. You can queue posts using an evergreen queue, and I will dive deeper into each of those scenarios. You can schedule recurring posts. So every Monday, a motivational post goes out, for example. Every Tuesday, a meal plan goes out if you're into fitness. Every Wednesday, a client review, for example, and so on and so forth. And also, you can generate a feed from RSS posts. All you got to do is plug in an RSS URL, and then it will pull the content from the RSS feed. So first, start off by simply selecting your favorite social media platform where you are most active on. Let's say we're going to go with Instagram. Just click the button, and then here you have two options to choose from depending on what you're after. Click select. Then Delete Connector app will ask you for permissions. Then it will show you all the Instagram accounts available. And please note, for Instagram specifically, it has to be a business or creator account. It cannot be a private account. Then simply click add. And you can see it is now connected. Once connected, you can go through all of the other platforms and select the ones you would like to connect as well. Once you've connected all your accounts, you can click that drop-down menu here and you can see all the accounts that you have connected to your CRM. Let's start at the top right, okay? So here you have your settings, which will bring you back to the social accounts. So here on the left, you see all the different platforms. And if you click on Facebook, for example, you see all the Facebook pages that have been connected to your CRM. You can see the active ones and you can see the expired ones. Now, what does active or expired mean? Basically, the validity right here. You can see the connection is set to 59 days. That is just some API security thing. Every different platform has different duration of days. Sometimes you need to go ahead and reconnect those platforms in order to keep posting regularly. If you wanted to get rid of one of the accounts, you just simply click the bin icon right here and delete it. And here is another option to connect more social media accounts. Simply click the connect social button right here, select your account in question or the platform in question and follow the wizard, very similar to the one we just did with Instagram. Now, right here at the top, let me just go to notifications real quick. And here you can see the auto expiry notification. This means the system will notify you once those tokens that you just saw here, the 59 days, once they expire, you will be able to notify yourself if you turn this on. You can also edit it if it's already turned on once every day, every 2 days, every 3 days until you reconnect these accounts. Okay, so that way you always know what's happening, and that way you can always stay on top of your game and not miss out on any scheduling that you've already done. It just doesn't happen because you didn't refresh the tokens. Same thing down here. Once the account is expired, you can get notified. Then you can get a notification to request approval, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Once you post a social media post, you can send it off to your manager for the approval or to another team member. They look over it and they have then the final say and click approved. Then you can get a notification for an approved post, for a rejected post, and for any posts that have failed. Now at the top here, communities, as I said earlier, once you've connected your communities, they will show up here and you can post them. Let's just try and connect one. Click connect social, add a community. And then right here we have some communities showing up. Let's add this one and it's connected. Let's go back to communities and here we go. You can see the group name is showing up. You can select the user you would like to post from. So who's going to have their name attached to the post that you're going to schedule. Then the last date when this has been updated. And then you can also refresh the connection right here. Next up, we have Pinterest. So once you have connected your Pinterest account, you can select different boards you would like to post to. If you don't have a board yet, you can also create one right here inside the social media scheduler. So let's do that. You can decide whether or not you want to keep it secret or not. In this case, we're going to not keep it secret and hit create. Now you can see the request has failed, and I'm assuming because the token has expired. So let's go to the social accounts. Let's click on Pinterest. And here you can see, yep, the validity has expired. Let's click reconnect. Let's reconnect it. Then we're being asked to log in. Let's go back to the social planner. Let's try again. And then Lead Connector is asking you to provide access. We want to approve that. And right here, it will ask you which account do you want to connect. And this one is grayed out because I am not the owner of that Pinterest profile. So you need to be the owner of that Pinterest profile. Once you are, you can select the account and reconnect it. Nice. So then let's go back to Pinterest, and then here we can click the drop down menu, and then this account, you can see that there is a whole lot of different boards already showing up, and we want to select the one that we want to post on. For example, let's say affiliate marketing. And that's where the post would then be posted under. Notifications, we already talked about that. And let's talk about categories real quick. Now, categories are amazing because in a minute, when I show you how to post an actual social media post or schedule it, or even create content using AI inside the social media planner, then you can select a category. And what it does is you can use these categories to continuously repost it. So for example, we have different categories right here: qualification for consideration, pitch and sell well, educate to dominate, connect to effect, and so on. Any posts that are posted beneath any category will then be recycled once the posting line has finished. Let's say there's 10 different posts in the connect to effect category. Once all of these 10 posts have been posted, the system goes back to post number 1 and reposts post number 1. That way you never run out of content. You will always have content going out. And please don't worry, because only a small percentage of your followers or members will anyway see your social media posts. So don't feel bad about reposting content that you already created, okay? So if you wanted to create your own category, just simply click add new category, name it, let's say Motivation Monday, for example. You can select a color and then just simply hit add, and here the category will show up. If you want to get rid of it or edit it, you can click the edit icon here or simply click the delete button. Next up are the watermarks. Watermarks are little logos or see-through icons that you can add onto your particular social media account. Maybe you have a transparent logo of your company, you can add that right here, and it will pull it automatically onto the image of the post or video of the post that you're going to schedule. Next up, we have the global settings, and under these settings, you can see the one option, which is we will always optimize the content that goes out. So the formats will support all the other channels as well. Now, let's go back. And here you see the social media scheduler right here, top right corner. You can see the list view, which is this one right here. You can also click on the calendar view, and you will always see which days have been scheduled on your calendar already. You can also see the history, the past, if you go back up here and filter your way through different dates like that. You can also filter by all posts, or if you wanted to just categorize different types of contents you want to just check out and see right here, you can narrow this down via these functionalities here. Do you only want to see content that has been posted or created through the post composer that you've uploaded via the CSV file? Is it a recurring post? Did you only want to see the review post, the RSS post, template library, and the category career we just talked about? You can filter by status, published, failed, scheduled, draft, or in review. You can filter by approval status, which posts have been approved, which have been rejected. So if you're the social media person and your manager has rejected a few different posts, you can just select that and all the rejected posts will show up and you can go in and fix them. You can filter by created by all your team members, approved by the team members. You can select which categories you want to see, and or even tags that you can add when you post it. So now let's go into the actual posting. Let's click plus new post, top right corner. And here you can decide which post you want to go for. Do you want to go for a simple post? Do you want to upload a CSV file and then bulk post? Do you want to browse through social media templates? Do you want to create content using AI? Do you want to post using RSS post URL? Do you want to post reviews that come from your Google My Business page, for example, or do you want to post from a category queue? Let's go simple first and let's create a new post. Right here, you can click the drop-down menu here and you can select either the groups or individual accounts where you would like to post. Or you can also add a new social account via this button. You can also search via accounts. Now, a group could be a collection of a different brand you're representing, or if you're managing multiple different brands on one account, you can then put all their Facebook pages and all their Instagram pages, Pinterest pages, all the pages you have from them under one group, and they can also bulk edit each individual post. For now, let's keep it simple and just select one Facebook page. From here, you can either type your content yourself or you can create content via AI. Let's do that. Let's generate with AI. Under settings bottom left, you can select the brand board and create your own brand voice, which then represents or influences the output of the AI, basically the way you would speak, your brand voice, how you would like to be represented online. Once connected, you can also select the language right here. You can select a tone of voice. Let's say we're going to go with friendly. And then here you can say the key message of your Facebook post. Let's say the message is, hey, don't run ads unless you make 6 figures per year. The goal is to educate the audience, okay? Right here, we can dictate how many variations we would like the AI to create. Let's just go with 3 is fine. Under additional options, we can say, what is the call to action for the Facebook post? In this case, we want to say, comment me below to get the free organic lead gen PDF. Okay, so we want to generate leads without spending money on ads. And then our target audience for this Facebook post is female coaches 35 to 65, for example. And then additional instructions for the Facebook post, anything really. Keep it short, around 200 to 300 words. And then let's hit generate. Then it will present you with the 3 different variations. So here on the left, you can see the green content variation number 1. If you scroll down, you can see the content variation number 2 and number 3. And all in the length we have requested, okay? At the top, if you don't like any of those versions, you can just click generate new content and it would recreate content again. Under additional information, you can check the input that you've given the AI to work with. And on the right-hand side, you can see the chosen content. So let's say you liked number 1, you just click copy and it shows up here. You can edit it a little bit further if you like. You can rate AI content. Was it good? Was it bad? Let's say we liked it and then let's hit continue. And then it pulls all the content on the right hand side and shows you how it would look like. It's a preview, how it would look like on your Facebook page in this case. Okay, nice, but we could use an image, don't we? So we can click that image button right here. We can either upload from our media storage. Okay, click that button, it pulls you into the media storage. You can select from there, or you generate one with AI. Let's say we want to show a female coach working on a laptop in Bali. We want to have 3 different variations, and down here you can choose the image style. I like to go with photo, make it a bit realistic, but if you want to go a bit dreamy or digital art, poster version, vector, colorful, 3D module, paste art, animated, maybe even watercolor, color pencil, or a sketch, you can do so too. Then let's hit generate. Amazing. This is really, really nice. So 3 different versions. You can click through it. Which one do you like best? I like that one. But even if you wouldn't like it, you can just edit it with Ask AI. Now let's give it a little thing we would like it to change. So make the woman blonde, for example. All right. And it changes the hair color to blonde. Amazing. Now, if you wanted to use this image, click use this image. If you wanted to save it to the library or if you wanted to copy it, click that button. You can also give feedback to the AI. Hey, that was great. We liked that. Thank you very much. And let's hit use this image. It pulls it into our variations. And then let's hit continue so it can pull it into the Facebook post. Amazing. Now, next up, we can also format our text a little bit. So let's say we want to make our hook bold. We can do that. Then we want to make our hashtags italic. We don't have any hashtags. Okay, let's just pull some in from our hashtag groups. Click on hashtags. Here you can select saved hashtags. So you can create literally groups and then select your group. Here you can see these hashtags are all correlated to the main group coaches. So you don't always have to retype it. Then just simply hit apply. AI, and all of these hashtags will show up right here. So let's say we want to make those italic, for example, we can do so. Let's say we want to add more emojis, we can do that here. Then we can also add documents from the media storage as well as videos. If you have videos uploaded into your library, you can do that, and then schedule video posts and or reels. Then we can also add custom values right here, pull them in from custom values. Then we can also add links, shortened links. Let's say you run a Christmas campaign, you put the name Christmas promo in this box and then put your URL here and then hit generate and insert link. And lastly, you can also add your location. If you're in a specific restaurant, city, or anywhere else, you can add the location right here. Please note, if you do that, your post gets 79% higher engagement rate and you can reach more people. Yeah. Then let's say you wanted to change this text a little bit. Let's say we mark the entire text and we can go back to our AI and say, hey, improve the writing, fix spelling and grammar, simplify it, make it longer, make it shorter, or add it with Ask AI. All right. Then next up, we have follow-up comments. This would be your first comment that would be going right here below your post. ABC, always be your first comment because it just increases engagement and just looks a little better if there's already something below your picture instead of just being fully empty, okay? So again, the call to action would be please comment me below and I will get you the PDF, which you then, by the way, you can automate this as well. So let's say all of these people comment PDF below, then you can set up an automation, which I will show you later on in the video, that will then send them a DM message on Instagram, for example, and or likes your comment and replies to the comment as well and puts the link right below your comment. Next up are the advanced options. Here you can add the watermark or turn it off, up to you. Then you can select a category. This goes back to the queuing. So let's say we are in text setup right now. And then again, if you have 10 posts in the text setup queue, after those 10 have been posted, it just starts reposting automatically from post number 1. So you never run out of content. Then here the tags, you can select those. Let's say it's online coaching, make money online, sounds good to me. And here you can decide whether or not you want to post this on your feed, if it's a reel, and or if it's a story. You see on the right hand side, the preview always changes and shows you exactly how it would look like. And it gives you the arrow messages here because it's obviously not a video. It's just a photo that we've generated with AI. So here we go. We just keep it as a photo on the feed. Okay. So here you can save it for later, bottom right, or you can post it right now, or you click the drop down menu and you can choose from one of these options. Schedule the post for later, send post for approval for somebody who needs to look over your content, and or schedule recurring posts for a specific time frame. Let's say every Monday you're going to put out this post saying, hey, share your freebies down below in a Facebook group, for example, right? For now, let's go with post now. And then right here in the planner, it will show up. It is in progress right now. Okay, it takes a few minutes to push out the content, but it will happen in a few seconds or minutes. If you wanted to clone this post, you can click clone. If you wanted to view it, you can click view. You see in progress still. You can read what did you just post here or what is about to being posted in all of the different platforms. So let's say if you selected a group prior and you say, I want to post this on a few different Facebook pages, or on my Facebook page and on my Instagram and on my Pinterest, then those little icons would show up here and you can click through those and read how it would look like. Then let's go to the Facebook page and ta-da, here we go. The post has just been published. Amazing. And it even has posted the comment right here that we've placed in the follow-up automation. All right. Now let's go back here. Let's talk about the other ways on how to post on social media. Let's talk about upload from CSV. Okay. So this is if you wanted to book posts, if you have many different posts to go out and you just want to upload an Excel sheet, a CSV file. If you don't know how to format it, you can just download these sample files right here. And then you can decide between, hey, do you want to post basic format or an advanced format? Basic means basic data types such as date, text, link, and media. And the advanced format means for adding stories, reels, shorts, and supporting fields like Google My Business page, tags, category, first comment, and even the watermark. Okay, so just simply click the download file button right here, and you will see the sample file here, how it looks like, how the system wants you to format the content. First column is the date and time. Second column is the actual content. Then third one could be the link. Fourth, image URL. Next, the GIF URL and the video URLs if you have them. Once you've filled out all of this, download it as a CSV file and or XLSX and then upload it into this particular upload box right here. Down here, you have more tips on how to format this. Once you're done, click the next button, select the social accounts where you would like to post it, and then also the system will review it and will then schedule it. Next up, we have the social planner templates. Click on that, and you have many different templates to choose from. Now, you can either choose the templates that we've created for you here, or you can also choose your templates or somebody else shared with you templates or the ones that you've marked as favorite. How to mark one as favorite? You hover over it and then just mark it with the heart right here. On the left hand side, you can browse through categories. Let's say we're in business coaching and we want to put the type, a square post and or a story. Let's do square. And then also you can, if you wanted to narrow it down even further, by tags. All right. So let's say we are a trader and we are going to use these templates. We can preview it or we can choose these templates. It then imports the template into your account so that you can start posting it on your social media accounts. So here we go. You can see here the stocks trading coach. Here you can select your socials. You click the drop down menu. You would select the different accounts where you would like to post it. You would select the days when to post it, how many posts you would like to go out, and the time range when you would like the posts to be scheduled. After you selected all of that, you can just hit schedule post and it will add it to the schedule calendar. Then next up, we have Content AI. We already talked about that. This is just another area where you can access this feature. So sometimes features are overlapping depending on which buttons you click, which is pretty handy because that way you get to know the system really, really well. So here you would then again select your platform. Down here, the content type. Do you want to do a post or reel? And let's stick with post, hit next. And then here you see the same thing again. The AI creator shows up. The AI feature will help you to create content right here. You go through the description, you hit generate, and then go from there. Exactly the same thing that we already talked about a few minutes ago. Next up is the RSS post. Now, here you can basically pull any RSS feed via a URL that you would place right here into the system. So now let's say you offer a service that helps elderly people with the household at home. You could just go into ChatGPT, you can explain what you're after. Hey, give me an RSS feed for old people's home, for example. And then it comes up with a few different ones. You obviously want to double check that. You want to take one of those. Then you place it right here. Again, you would select your social media accounts where you would like this to be posted. If you wanted to add an end text, you can type it right here. So here on the right hand side, you can see the preview already. Here is the end text, which has been added right here. Then how often do you want to check the feed? Once a day, every 15 minutes, and so on. And how many posts per update do you want to pull in? Then you can click create post and just add it to the queue as well. Like you don't even need to do any manual work anymore if you don't want to. Next up is the post reviews. Very cool feature. For this, you need your Google My Business account to be connected to the social planner. From here, you can just auto post reviews that people have left you on Google and or Facebook. You would just click the drop-down menu, say Google, for example, because it's connected to the social planner. Then we only want to post 5 stars. We don't want to post anything below 5 stars. We want to select the social accounts. We can post it on Google My Business itself. We can post it on the Facebook page and or the Instagram page. How many posts do you want to go out? When should we start sending? Every day, 10 a.m. So 1 post every day, 10 a.m. Nice. Do you want to post it into the feed and or into the Facebook story? You just hit next. Here you would select the background. You can choose one of these templates or you can also add your own image. If you wanted to create one according to your brand colors, you can do that. So let's say this one is the brand color from this particular business, for example, then hit next and it will pull then the review into the post. Amazing. Here you can add your caption, okay, whatever you want to say. Then if you want to show the full author's name, it's this person down here. If you want to show only the initials or none at all, then you can change the font family as well as the font size, the font color, the placeholder box right here, and even the star color if you wish so. Once you're happy, you click create post. And lastly, we have the category queues here, which we already talked about prior. So here is the place where you can create more categories if you wish so. Then select enable future post queuing. So you would need to go in and enable that manually because it's not turned on automatically. And then of course, prioritize new content because we just want new content to go out and then have the old content waiting in the queue so that we can never run out of content. And then hit continue. You can create your queue. When does it want to go out? Any time of the day, any day of the week, what time zone, and then hit queue posts. Now that's it about the content itself, how to get the content out there. Next up, we have the comment section. From here, you can manage all the comments that are showing up in any of the platforms. You can select here on the left-hand side. Here is our test post. You can see our comment shows up even here. We can go ahead, we can like it, we can even reply to it, we can share it, and then we can also click here, view post, and it will forward us directly to that particular post. Again, here on the left, you can filter what kind of accounts you want to see. You can select a date, start date, end date, all comments, or just the top comments, and even search by any keywords. Next up, we have the statistics. Also, you can select all or just a few of your accounts or individual ones right here. Let's say we stick with the Facebook. Here you can see the number of posts, total likes, total followers gained, total impressions gained, and total comments collected. You can see the whole data in a line graph as well. Then you can see a full summary number of posts for all of the social media platforms versus the previous 7 days. And then here it would show the percentage of any platform. You would see the engagement scores, the impression scores, the post reach for each platform, and then the top performing posts as well right here. So you can learn what content to double down on. You'll also see the engagement stats, total impressions, total followers, and the total likes, and even the gender demographics. Next up, we have social listings, a very cool feature. It will just basically show you what's trending. You can look through different platforms like Google Trends, Pinterest keywords, Wikipedia page views. What are people looking up? What's hot right now? So you can jump on that trend and then create content around that and gain views that way. TikTok breakout songs, which hashtags are popular, which songs are popular on YouTube, what keywords are people looking for, what kind of videos are trending. And if you click on each of those, it will open the Google Trends in this case. And here you can really do a lot deeper research as well. Soon to come that this content will be personalized to your account, and it will only show you personalized content that works with your niche. Now, let me show you real quick the automation that you can build in order to manage Facebook posts or any posts like this, all right? Now, let's go to automation on the left, workflows at the top, create a new workflow, or click build using AI. We're just gonna go to this one. And then here you also have the AI feature again. You can just say what you want to build, right? You don't even need to know anymore all the triggers, all the actions. You can just tell it what you want. I want automatic follow-up on my Facebook page post and send a PDF link, okay? And then just hit enter. The AI is thinking about it. What am I going to create now? And it honestly just really depends on your input, but it's really good in understanding is what it is that you're after. Give it a few minutes, and here it will explain to you what it's created. So let's have a look at it. So here it gave you form submitted, which could be an opportunity if you run ads, for example, on Facebook. But right now we're doing organic, so I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to add type Facebook in the search bar, and I'm going to add comments on a post. So you can see, you can do this for Instagram and Facebook. So let's select Facebook. You're going to select the page. The post type is published, obviously, and then you can select the post. If you don't select the post and you delete this last option, it will do it for all the published posts. But let's say we just want to narrow it down for one particular post. You go ahead and select this post, because that's the one we've just created via AI, right? Our lead gen post. And then let's say track first level comments only. First level comments is basically this comment here. And then the next comment that goes as a new comment, not the comment that goes below my comment. So the track first level comments is only for the comments that have their own little comment bubble, basically. So you can turn this on or off, up to you, and then hit save trigger. So that's our trigger. When somebody comments, okay, on this particular Facebook post. Then you can add an action called reply in comments, all right? So click the plus sign, type reply, select action called reply in comments, which is this one here. So let's click on that one. And then right here, you can add your comment reply. Great, here you go. Since they want the PDF, right? We're gonna put, great, here you go, PDF URL. You can also add different responses. So we're not going to post the same comment over and over again. Let's say, cool, click here, for example, okay, and so on. You can add multiple different comments right here. Of course, we also want to like the comment. The more engagement, the better. And then let's hit save action. All right, so let's click publish. Let's hit save. Now let me go and test this. Let me go with my phone and let me comment me below. All right, so let's refresh this. Here you can see 3 comments. Awesome, here I am. And here's already the reply. Amazing. There we go. That already triggered. Okay. So here you can also see in the enrollment history that this has finished, the execution logs. If you want to look for errors, you can check all of that. But hey, that went very quick. So here you can see fully automated, and you can do the same thing on Instagram. Then from here, if you wanted to, you can also connect AI agents to the messages. So now this conversation actually goes into the conversation tab. Very important. You can see here, this conversation will be stored in the conversation tab. And if you wanted to keep the conversation going, you can create an AI agent that then keeps the conversation going for you. So you see, you can fully 100% automate it if you just put in a little bit of time at the beginning to create content, put it onto the recurring posting queue, ask to comment below to get the PDF, for example, let the AI bot guide the user to book appointments with you. How good is that? So let's go back into the workflow real quick. You type the plus button, type Facebook, and you can see Facebook Interactive Messenger. You can also then send another message into their Facebook Messenger directly. So it's not just commenting and liking and sending the URL below your post, below their comment, but you can also just type a message here and that goes directly into their messenger. Really, really cool. I hope you really see how much time the social media planner will help you to save and how much more traffic it can help you to generate if you use it correctly. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.